Hello everyone, welcome to this practice. In today's practice, we'll be working with the Om mantra. And Om is this very special, sacred, symbolic sound, sort of described as the primordial sound, the sound that started everything. And when we think about what is Om, what is the essence of creation, you can think about everything in this world that is manifest, this body, this floor, this planet, all the beings, all the creatures, all the trees, plants, everything is manifest, it's tangible, it's here, it's created, and it will go back, it will decompose and break down, and it moves and it gets still, and then it moves again and it gets still. This is all the manifest world. Everything we think, everything we feel, these are all created, manifested entities. And yet there is this sort of essence behind it all. Maybe it's the force of nature that threads through all of us, through every creature on this planet. It's sort of what threads through us that is guiding us. It is everything that is not manifest, okay? And so Om is this symbolic. You could call it God if that's what resonates with you. Maybe it's the essence of source or the source of creation. It's really hard to articulate in words is what I'm getting at. But it's very special, and so Om allows us to try to connect to that essence, our perhaps inner light, the part of us, that light, that inner essence that is within all of us. And so when we look out into the world and we see all these beings and creatures, we can see that inner essence, that inner light, and it's the same within each one of us. It's not this body, it's not this name, it's not Diana, it's not anything that I identify with. It is inner essence, inner light. And so it's a unifying. Om is very symbolic for how we are unified and one, how we're all connected as one entity. And you can think about how the dust of the stars, the stardust, it flows through us. We are made of these beautiful stars in the universe. We are all one and connected to them. We're connected to nature. So Om, there's a little bit of my ponderings on Om. So we're going to work with the Om mantra today, and there's a little bit of a science behind why mantra is great. Mantra is great, sound is great, because it helps us to connect to the breath. And anytime we connect to the breath, we come back to the present moment. And anytime that we connect to the breath, we drop out of the mind and we come back down into that inner essence, that inner light, a connection to our truest part of ourselves. Science behind why it works. It helps to calm the nervous system by turning on your parasympathetic nervous system response. Anytime that we really lengthen out the exhale, anytime we work with sound, we're turning on that restful part of our nervous system and helping to calm down that fight or flight sympathetic nervous system. So there's science behind it, why it works so well for us too. It's calming, it's soothing to the nervous system. And as you work with mantra, you can choose any real sound that resonates with you. It could be a different sound, could be Ma. Ma is this nice, beautiful sound that resonates with sort of mother energy. But as you work with mantra and sound, you can do it in a very meditative way. One thing that some people like to use is a mala. So this mala here has 108 beads, and I could hold my mala and work with the Om mantra, let's say, and every time I touch a new bead, I say the Om mantra one more time, and you can go all the way around the mala. That one's called japa, meditation. You could also, and this one's really lovely if you're preparing for birth, you could use a crystal and crystals are great for lots of different reasons, but you can just sort of hold a crystal and send your intention into that crystal. So maybe the intention is, I want to see more gratitude in my day. Maybe the intention is, I want to be more loving and speak more lovingly towards myself. Maybe the intention for the day is, I want to connect with my baby. And when I hold this crystal, I feel that connection to my baby. Lots of different ways to work with crystals and malas to enhance your mantra, your meditation. So, as you are working with sound today, I encourage you to feel where you're feeling the vibration throughout the sort of the chest, the thoracic cavity, the throat, the jaw, the head, the face, the forehead, the crown of the head. Where are you feeling those vibrations? So just notice, and as we work with the 3 different sounds that are sort of blending in that Om mantra, you might notice the sound, the vibrations changing from one part of the body to another. Beautiful. Okay, let us begin now. Find a comfortable way to be. You don't have to be seated to do meditation and mantra. You can be laying down. If you are expecting, if you're pregnant here, you could lay down on a nice bed of pillows. Even if you're not pregnant, you can lay down on pillows. Okay, so just get really comfortable. Take a moment to find a comfortable way to be. And I'll just encourage you to find a little movement to help you kind of settle in. If you're laying down, you could like turn your head back and forth and just nestle into those pillows. If you're laying down, maybe you support underneath the knees. And we'll settle in here with 3 nice deep sighing exhales. And with each exhale, just feel your body releasing. Feeling your body connecting with whatever it is that is supporting you, your chair, your bed, the floor. Feeling all the points of contact with the earth beneath you. And notice how in this moment you are held. You are safe. You are free to surrender. Just letting go. As we move through this mantra, you might take a moment to notice the thoughts. And see if you can cultivate a safe, open awareness to hold those thoughts. Welcoming the thoughts without any need to push your thoughts away. We don't need to force the mind to settle. Through this practice, through time, through the breath, through sound, the mind naturally begins to settle. Start to become aware of your breath here. Feel the breath in the nose, the flowing in, the flowing out. Watch as the breath flows through the body. Where does the breath feel expansive? And perhaps where does the breath feel shallow? There's no right or wrong way to breathe, just noticing. Where do you feel the breath today? Start to work with our Om mantra, breaking it down into its 3 sort of separate sounds and then blending those sounds together. The first sound that we work with is a deep guttural sound, meaning that we open the mouth, the jaw wide, and we invite the sound deep into the throat. Sounds something like this. Sending the sound down, 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 an ah sound. Let's come together with a big breath in. Keep that going, just breathing in when you need it and letting it go. Opening the jaw wide, sending the sound down. Let's do one more here. Beautifully done. The next sound comes up kind of into the back of the palate of the mouth, back to where the soft palate of your mouth is. It's the sound of a long ooh sound. Sounds something like this. Ooh. Together with a big breath in. Softening face, softening shoulders. Let's do one more. And now for the final sound, we close down the mouth. We bring the sound up into the hard palate, the mouth, the tongue, the lips. It's the sound of a humming M sound. Big breath in. Drawing out the exhale. Let's do one more together. Start to bring those three sounds together, and as we first start to work with the sounds, maybe you vocalize them a little more separately but blended, and then with time you can invite those sounds to blend together. And again, reminder that this can be a nice opportunity to notice where you're feeling the vibrations, and as the sound changes, maybe those vibrations change as well. Deep breath in. Inviting those sounds to blend. Take your time, one last round. Observing. savoring the practice, the mantra. You are safe. You are held. Surrender. Stay as long as you would like in this practice of stillness and integration. You are one with all of universe. The essence of source. Your inner light, connected to all. Oneness.